Steve McQueen, the iconic actor known for roles in films like Bullitt and The Great Escape, died at age 50 on November 7, 1980. His death was surprising to everyone, coming less than a day after a surgery that was meant to save his life. Join us as Facts First presents Steve McQueen died at 50, just 13 hours after his surgery. Early life. Steve McQueen, born March 24, 1930 in Beech Grove, Indiana, became one of the most popular and iconic figures in Hollywood during the 60s and 70s. His early life was marked by a challenging upbringing. His childhood was difficult as his father, William Terrence McQueen, abandoned the family shortly after Stephen's birth. His mother, Julia Ann Crawford, was unable to care for him, and he was raised by his maternal grandparents in Slater, Missouri. During this time, McQueen developed a rebellious streak and frequently found himself in trouble. At age 12, he reunited with his mother, who had remarried, and they moved to LA. In his teen years, McQueen continued to face difficulties. He often clashed with his stepfather and had frequent run-ins with the law. He was eventually sent to the California Junior Boys Republic, a reform school where he began to turn his life around. It was during this time that he discovered his love for acting and participated in various school plays. After leaving the reform school, McQueen enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps in 1947. He served 3 years, including a stint in the Honor Guard for President Harry Truman's yacht. Following his discharge in 1950, he used his GI Bill benefits to study acting at Sanford Meisner's Neighborhood Playhouse in New York City. In 1952, McQueen made his Broadway debut in the play A Hatful of Rain. He had a small role as a drug addict. Though the play itself was critically acclaimed, McQueen's role didn't attract much attention. His breakthrough came in 1955 when he was discovered by a talent scout while working as a towel boy in a New York gym. The scout was impressed by his rugged looks and recommended him for a screen test with CBS. As a result, McQueen was offered a contract with the network, leading to his first TV appearances in shows like West Point and Studio One. In 1958, his career took a significant leap forward with his casting in the lead role of bounty hunter Josh Randall in the TV series Wanted, Dead or Alive. The show was an immediate success, making McQueen a household name and solidifying his position as a rising star. The show ran for 3 seasons from 1958 to 61 and showcased McQueen's intense charisma. Transition into film. McQueen began transitioning into the film industry, making his feature film debut in the low-budget horror film The Blob in 1958. Though the movie received mixed reviews, it became a cult classic and provided McQueen with his first taste of big-screen success. He then appeared in several notable films that helped cement his reputation as a talented actor. These include The Great Escape, where he starred alongside a stellar ensemble cast, and The Cincinnati Kid, where he played a talented poker player. Throughout the 60s and 70s, McQueen's career continued soaring, with iconic roles in films like Bullitt and The Thomas Crown Affair. His performances were often characterized by his naturalistic acting style, brooding intensity, and ability to portray complex characters. Despite the success he found in his career, his personal life wasn't without its challenges. He was married 3 times. In 1956, he married actress Nell Adams, with whom he had 2 children, Terry and Chad. Despite their initial happiness, their marriage was plagued by McQueen's infidelity and the strain of his rising fame. They divorced in 1972. Following his divorce from Adams, he embarked on a whirlwind romance with actress Ally McGraw, whom he met while filming the 1972 movie The Getaway. Their relationship quickly blossomed, leading to their 1973 marriage. But their union was short-lived, divorcing in 1978. In 1980, McQueen married his 3rd wife, Barbara Minty, a model. Their relationship proved the most peaceful and stable of his marriages, lasting until his untimely death later that year. Minty remained by his side throughout his battle with cancer, providing unwavering support until the end. While McQueen's love life often made headlines, his passion extended beyond the realm of romance. He had an insatiable appetite for motorcycles and racing, which became one of his defining characteristics. McQueen owned and rode various motorcycles, including Triumphs, Harley-Davidsons, and Husqvarnas. He even competed in professional motorcycle racing events, showcasing his daredevil spirit. His love for speed was not limited to 2 wheels, as he also dabbled in car racing. He participated in several races, including the prestigious 12 Hours of Sebring and the grueling Baja 1000. Racing provided an outlet for his need for adrenaline and served as an escape from the pressures of fame. He also found solace in the outdoors. He enjoyed activities like hunting, fishing, and off-road riding. Nature provided him with a sense of freedom and tranquility. His ranch in Santa Paula, California, known as the McQueen Ranch, became a retreat where he could embrace the natural world. Health issues. While McQueen's personal life had its share of successes and joys, it was also marred by health issues. He was a heavy smoker and suffered from chronic lung problems, a consequence of his lifelong habit. In 1979, he received a devastating diagnosis of mesothelioma, a rare form of lung cancer often linked to asbestos exposure. Despite undergoing treatment, his health rapidly declined. Not only that, but his final days were marked by a controversial decision regarding his medical treatment. In early 1980, while battling terminal lung cancer, he sought alternative treatments in Mexico, including Latril, a controversial and unproven cancer therapy at the time. During one visit, he consulted with a Mexican doctor named William Donald Kelly. According to reports, Dr. Kelly advised McQueen against undergoing surgery to remove tumors from his neck and stomach. He believed surgery would weaken McQueen's immune system and potentially accelerate the spread of cancer cells. Dr. Kelly, who was known for his unconventional cancer treatments, allegedly warned McQueen about the potential risks and advised him to focus on strengthening his immune system through diet and alternative therapies. Latril, the treatment he sought in Mexico, was not approved by the U.S. FDA and was considered an ineffective and potentially dangerous cancer therapy. Despite being advised against surgery, McQueen ultimately decided to undergo the procedure in the U.S. On October 22, 1980, he underwent a surgery called a pleurectomy, which aimed to remove tumors from the lining of his right lung. The operation, performed by Dr. James K. Abrahams at a clinic in Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, was considered high risk due to McQueen's weakened condition. Death and legacy. Unfortunately, the surgery did not go as planned, and complications arose. He developed a post-operative infection, and his health rapidly deteriorated. He was transferred to a hospital in the U.S., where he passed away November 7, 1980, at age 50. After his death, his legacy as the King of Cool endured. His rebellious and anti-establishment persona made him a cultural icon of the 60s and 70s. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite role of Steve McQueen's? And did you know that he died after a controversial surgery? Let us know in the comments section below.